Yo, what's up, guys? Good morning. Welcome to my first mindset video. Don't get it wrong, I'm not a professional trader, nor have I traded so long that my advice will be the best advice. Um, Either Golden Boy or Five will probably give better advice, but I'm just trying to give to you what I have learned in my process. And since I have been doing this so many hours already, I've put a lot of hours into it, so yeah, I've experienced a lot of bullshit, especially coming to the mind, since I think that's the most important part. We can all watch a course, of course, and we can all look at videos on YouTube or I don't know, whatever. But at the end of the day, the most important part about trading is probably your psychology. 100% your psychology. Because as soon as I started not paying attention to all the opportunities I'm getting and not using everything I've learned and not always sitting behind the charts and not having any fear of the market and basically just only using my strategy, so not letting my greed take over or my fear take over, everything went way better. I can now accept my losses. I can accept my risk. I'm happy with my losses because I know my losses are part of my strategy as well, and I need my losses to even make profit. And I need to accept my losses to make profit, because if I take a loss and I will then trade anything different than my strategy, that's when my losses become multiple losses. We've all been there when you've had like a good equity curve, right? It's just it's just like this. Your equity curve is like this, this, and you think, okay, I can trade. But then as soon as you take a loss till here, let's say you take that many losses, that's when you start to go further down, right? And the point here, this is where you should think, okay, I can take these losses, right? Because, well, some strategies might be high highs, high lows, high highs, but some strategies can take some more losses. Right now, what I've seen is that 2022 is way better for my strategy than 2021 was, and I took my drawdown. Max drawdown was, I think, 3% on 2022, but on 21, I've noticed I had like 4% and 5%, and that's where you make a lower low, right? But I can accept that I take losses still here, and what I then think is, okay, I just gotta keep doing the same, and then we go back up again. But if you are not accepting your losses and you're not doing nothing, because we're gonna talk about the importance of doing nothing, that's when you start to lose. So let's say I'm on a 1 hour, right? And let's say I take a loss on Euro USD, and this is the point then where I should stop, this point. But I do not stop, because then I go in the 15 minutes or in 1 minute, and I'm like, okay, maybe I go in lower time frame and then I can take a trade. That's when this happens, and then your whole equity curve is gonna go out the window, right? So it's important that you can accept your risk and do nothing at points where you need to be doing nothing. Just keep it to your strategy, because I know it's hard to do nothing when you just took a loss, but probably when you just took a loss, you waited for the right opportunity. And the thing is, when you wait for the right opportunity, after you take a loss, there won't be another right opportunity. Your head will probably make a right opportunity, but as I said, you probably watched a lot of videos, you probably watched some courses and everything. You have so many things in your head that could be opportunity, but as soon as fear comes in or greed comes in or just any emotion comes into it, you will see a lot of opportunities because you know a lot about the market. But that's why it's important to do nothing, because yeah, obviously you know a lot about the market, so you see a lot of opportunities, but you have your strategy, so you should just follow your strategy. And what I do, what would really help for me, is I just set alerts and I trade at certain times. So let's say at 10 p.m. I check the market, 3 p.m. I check the market, 6 p.m. I check the market, 9 p.m. I check the market, and I know that uh, only when we get a alert, that's when I should check the market. And why does that help me? Because I do not check the market otherwise. And if I do not check the market, I won't see other opportunities. And maybe I see Discord and people talking about stuff, and then I might check that pair, and I'm like, okay, do I see anything from my strategy? No, okay, I'm gone. Because you have to think about the fact is, if you are not doing any opportunities other than your strategy, and you know you backtest your strategy loads and it works, why should you do anything else? And that's what I really uh, got the grasp of, because I know on my backtest sheet says like your equity curve is good over a year, and I know it. So I'm like, okay, I just take every date of my strategy. I just take it, I just take it, I just take it. And it's gonna take some time, obviously, that you see it compounding. Because at the end of the day, we just want our account to be in the plus. So let's say our account is plus 20%. If you then take a couple of losses, you do not really mind because you're up already. Like, that's how we humans work. But if you're minus 5% and you're taking losses, that's when fear comes in, and that's when you do stupid shit. But just imagine you're minus 5% and you just keep following your strategy, and all of a sudden you are plus 10%, and you keep following, keep following, keep following, and over 3 months later you're plus 20%. That's just how it works. You have to follow your strategy. You have to do nothing when it's not your strategy. You have to let the trades come to you and not make any trades, because you probably have watched so many videos, seen so many stuff on Discord from other people, and so many courses you've seen. So there will be a lot of fucking opportunities. There are so many different strategies, so there are so many different um, opportunities, but you have not backtested it. You do not know how it works, and you might take like a good trade for an opportunity that you've seen, but it is not your strategy. But it's just an SL. Like, even my strategy hits SLs, but the thing is, if you hit an SL with that opportunity, you're gonna try another time, another time, another time. Your equity curve is gone. So the more you learn, the more you see in the market, right? And that's why I kind of stopped learning as well. I do still want to learn like some words or some like other stuff that I could possibly make another strategy, but I don't want my strategy to be affected by anything. And that's why I say always in my outlooks, how I trade is very easy. Nothing is going to change. If I see an opportunity, I take it. Especially on the Euro USD, right? When we took that trade after just hitting an SL, I put another trade in New York right away, and I had to take it. I said in the chat as well, I have to take this because of my strategy, otherwise the data won't work. And that one ended up being a TP. Um, I think that's about it. I don't want to make the video too long. It's just that it's really important to do nothing. If your strategy doesn't give you an opportunity, don't find an opportunity. If you hit an SL, don't look for anything else. Wait till another trade for your strategy comes to you. And what really helped for me is that I have a lot of tasks for the day. And those tasks are not just trading, they are backtesting. I started learning Spanish as well. And all these other stuff, right? I'm making videos right now. I'm just trying to find other shit that I can do so I can keep myself away from the charts, because I noticed I can never do nothing. That's why I started off doing lower time frame, and I will probably go to lower time frame again because I really enjoy lower time frame, and I don't know, it's more fun to me. But I learned that I just need other stuff to do, the other stuff that I can do, because you don't want to be sitting and doing nothing, especially for the people that do not work. You don't want to do nothing, so it's going to be hard to do nothing, right? So that's why you got to find something else. And I don't want to say you shouldn't find something else, like another job or I don't know, whatever, but just find something else you can do, like just start backtesting loads, just learn stuff about your mind, I don't know, just stuff that can go together with trading, because you do want to focus on trading, but you also want to do something else, because otherwise you're gonna get your head out of the forex space, and you need your head to stay into the forex space. So yeah, that's sorry by the way if the video is a bit messy. I do not have any scripts or I don't know, whatever. I just want to talk about what comes up into my head, because then it's more real, in my opinion. So I'm just gonna try to give the information in these videos as best as possible. So I hope it will help some people. I hope it will get some people thinking about how they will start trading or whatever. Um, if anyone has anything they want a video about, please let me know. Then I will record a video about it. It can be mindset wise. It can also be trading wise. Um, if you want to, if you want to call about anything, also let me know. Um, that's about it. I'll see you guys next week with the outlook. I will try to go a bit more in depth about everything. And peace.